Around the Ozarks is now on your FM radio. Listen to Around the Ozarks mornings with Grace Gooley as I spotlight local people, stories, and podcasts, all while playing the country legends of the 90s and the hit makers of the 2000s. It's on the Ozarks Best Country, 105.1 The Bull. It's time for Around the Ozarks News, sponsored by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Thompson Sales, Advanced Car Care, Smouse Brothers, and United Plumbing. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Good morning, Sarah and Diana. Today, Ethan is off, so thanks, Diana, for getting up early and tuning in.
You're welcome. I almost wore my jammies, but I didn't.
But you decided against it. Yeah, it's probably good. It's probably
to throw on a jacket over them.
Yeah, I like it. I think that works. All right, here is a look at your news. The president of the Republic School Board has been charged with fourth-degree domestic assault following an incident on Saturday. Investigators say Terry McConnell was intoxicated during an argument when he pointed a handgun at himself. Authorities say the victim was injured while she tried to take that gun away from him and he pushed her. The Republic School District says the case is a personal matter unrelated to his duties as school board president and or as on the school board, not necessarily the president. And they are now determining next steps as they learn more.
Wow. Well, the National Weather Service has confirmed an EF0 tornado touchdown during Sunday night storms in Shannon County. The twister had an estimated peak winds of 80 miles per hour and cut a 2.7-mile path near Eminence, Missouri. A barn was damaged. Numerous trees were snapped or uprooted, and luckily no injuries were reported.
Yeah, that was unexpected for me. I mean, I know that everybody else was probably expecting it, but I hadn't watched the weather in a few days. And then my phone was blaring loud and I was like, what? So
we were in church and they called off service. Like everybody's phones kept going off. And then they're like, we need to seek shelter.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
We just preached right on through it.
Yep.
So would totally be me, right? I'd be like, everybody, just ignore that warning.
Oh my goodness.
This is the more important warning.
But you can't have like
I know, but priorities, Diana.
No,
priorities,
I agree.
okay?
I agree. Know where you're going, folks, but
there you
maybe
go.
Also seek shelter. Preach in the closet.
Right. Maybe not get there before your appointed time, desired time at least.
Right.
Sure. All right. Absentee voting for the August 4th primary election starts today in Greene County. Registered voters who qualify can cast their ballots at the Greene County Election Center on North Boonville. The primary includes federal, state, and local races, along with 4 statewide ballot issues. Mail-in absentee ballot requests must be received by July 22nd. So get on that. Also, speaking of elections, Springfield City Utilities is making it easier for people to get to the polls. The CU buses, they're going to start helping people. Beginning on August 4th on Election Day, CU Transit will offer free bus rides on all future election days to help improve voter access. The announcement comes during Transit Appreciation Week, which also features some free rides this Thursday as well, and different events honoring dispatchers and bus drivers.
Free bus rides? I think that's awesome.
I mean, if you, especially to get to the polls, I mean,
for sure.
There's probably not a ton of people, but for sure there would be some people who would love to go vote but can't get there. Yeah. And now it's possible.
And I just think in some of those metropolitan cities, like there's people who ride the bus all the time or ride the metro, subway or whatever.
Yeah.
And us in the Midwest, we don't typically rely on public transportation like many larger cities do. So if you've never ridden the bus, folks,
it's pretty great. I mean, honestly, I don't know that I've ridden it in Springfield. Well, I have for stories, but never just on my own. But yes, in DC, when I lived there, I did not own a car.
So you didn't really need to though, right?
No.
Because there's the metro.
No, there's the metro.
Well,
you just take the metro.
You can go ride
Then you don't have to worry about parking.
And you can ride the bus in Springfield, Sarah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, a controversial housing development near Willard is moving ahead with a new builder. Bustle Homes has purchased the first phase of the Auburn Meadows subdivision, which includes 35 home sites. Construction is expected to begin late this summer, with homes starting in the high $200,000 range. The project previously drew opposition from nearby residents over density and infrastructure concerns. It's good to see that there's like maybe going to be homes in that price point. I think that is maybe a lot of challenges for first-time home buyers. Like, it's probably hard to find homes in that range.
Yeah.
That are new,
houses are very much inflated prices still. It seems. I mean, I don't know the market, but like, I just can tell you.
No, it is. My brother just bought a house, and it is, I mean, to try to get into a 4-bedroom home, I mean, you're looking at a lot of money.
Yeah.
And, on a teacher salary, on other people's, salaries that don't make a ton of money, it makes it pretty difficult. So
yeah,
good for Bustle.
All right. Governor Mike Kehoe is facing questions after claiming that foreign adversaries are spreading misinformation about proposed AI data centers in Missouri. The governor has not provided evidence, so to speak, linking overseas influence to Missouri opponents of the projects, but community groups are calling on him to back up the claims or withdraw them, one of the two, saying that their concerns focus on water, power use, and environmental impacts. I mean, honestly, I would not put it past any foreign interest to spread misinformation.
Fair.
However, we do know that data centers take a ton of water at least. I mean, that has been widely reported. And even, well, what's funny is I was about to say verified by AI itself. But I guess the question is then, can AI be trusted about its own impact? I don't know.
AI is only as good as I feel like the information it's getting from people. You've got to you got to source check, folks, because I've gotten some information. I've also gotten information wrong, obviously. And then there's been things that have been very helpful, like that AI has done. It remodeled our whole backyard. Like, I'm like, here's a picture and redo it and add this. And it did. And it was kind of handy, but too,
that's crazy. Yeah. Wow.
It was so neat. And I've also gotten it to, this is total random Diana thought, but Lisa Frank.
Yeah.
You remember Lisa Frank, like the really bright, colorful,
and,
with
like
the dolphins and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. I had AI, like ChatGPT, Lisa Frank, a picture of our dogs with dolphins and cheetahs in the background. It is the cutest thing in the world. If you haven't Lisa Franked with AI, that sounds really wrong, but you need to Lisa Frank.
Yeah, you just used her name as a verb, first of all. And secondly, that was like the weirdest. Like, what prompted you to do that?
I think I saw it on social. I want to see if I can.
Because for a minute, I was like, there's a reason why you run a company called Modern Day Marketing, because
you gotta be modern.
And that would have never in a bajillion years crossed my mind.
Yeah. It's just really neat. Oh, here we go, folks. Look at how cute
that is. Lisa. That's exactly how I remember Lisa Frank, first of all. Secondly, the fact that you remembered her name is impressive. And thirdly, the fact that you knew how to instruct AI when using a person's name as a verb, because I would have thought that would have really thrown off the system.
No, it knew exactly what I meant by that. It's fascinating. I'm sorry. I digress so much.
You sure did.
I know AI scares some people, but
it was a great time. I mean, you're right, though. It is only as good as the information that it gets. So maybe it's not, as damaging as it sounds. But if you look on AI about the amount of water that AI data centers use, it's like alarming for sure.
I don't know enough about that to make any commentary on it.
I don't either. I mean, I'm just telling you like what I've read on AI.
Right. What AI has told you about the data centers and water usage.
Yeah. So there you go.
Okay. Well, I have this last story. Sorry, I took us off the rabbit trail for a minute.
I enjoy a good rabbit trail.
And see, it gives the viewers and listeners something to do in ChatGPT with their pets. Okay. But Split Social Kitchen. This is exciting. They are expanding with a move to a much larger space in the Habersham Center on East Sunshine. The restaurant plans to open its new location early next year, increasing its seating capacity to about 100 guests. The expansion will also create additional jobs, while the current location will continue to serve as the home of its growing catering and meal prep business. I've gotten my alarm just went off. I've gotten some good food from them before there.
Yeah.
I've done their meal prep stuff, and they do a great job. So it's exciting to hear they're expanding.
Somehow still have not been there, which is crazy because I hear great things about it all the time. I'm a rare eater outer. So I just haven't made the stop, but I need to.
Well, their story is kind of, and I'm going to mess it up, I'm sure, but Split Social Kitchen, it's like from a husband and wife that divorced. And they,
are you serious?
I'm serious. And they went into business together. If I'm not, obviously do your research, folks. Don't trust me, but that's the story I heard when they started their business.
It's worse than AI.
I know. Don't completely trust what I'm telling you, but verify it. But what a cool name for a business. You might wonder, why is it called Split? Well, because their relationship didn't last with marriage, but it has so far in business because they're expanding.
Yeah.
So congratulations to Split.
That's funny. Wow. Yeah. All right.
Cool story.
People ask me what I wonder, or how do you work with your husband? I'm like, well, he's my favorite human. But if he weren't my favorite human, I'm not sure. I don't think we could have Around the Ozarks split. I just don't think it would work.
Right. For many, it probably wouldn't. There's a reason.
It wouldn't work for me. Split. I'd be like, get off the screen. Stop talking. It's my turn.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. Thank you, Diane, for joining us. And I'll see you back here tomorrow morning.
You're welcome. Bye.
It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, brought to you by Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Whole Hog Cafe, Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet, and Godfather's Pizza. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Tuesday. You're listening to Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, and it's a pretty pleasant morning out there across the Ozarks. We've got temperatures in the low 60s. Nice and cool. If you want to get out before it gets too hot, take a walk, something like that. It would be a nice morning to do so. Kind of cold though for swim lessons or the pool early on today anyway. By this afternoon, things should be a little bit nicer. We've got active weather in the forecast this week. That's my big headline for you. In fact, rain chances, they return as early as tonight with a marginal threat for severe storms for some. I do expect that we're going to see pockets of very heavy rainfall here in the next couple of days. And you know what that means. Last couple of weeks, we've had too much water too quickly, and flooding is going to be on our minds as we head into the rest of the week. We've got mostly sunny skies out there today with high temperatures near 80 degrees. It'll be comfortable by this afternoon. Rain chances, though, they return tonight. I've got rain chances again in the forecast on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, even Saturday of this weekend. It's not going to rain from start to finish every single day, but we'll have periods of showers and thunderstorms around pretty much every day. And a few of those thunderstorms could provide some isolated, very heavy downpours. So be on alert for flooding. You know, the ground is saturated and the water levels are up. This week won't really help with that. I think, in fact, by the next 7 days, we could see anywhere from 2 to 4 inches of rainfall accumulate across the Ozarks in a pretty widespread region. We don't necessarily need it. We've pretty much wiped out the drought conditions in many areas. I do have drier weather that's finally showing up in that extended forecast, but we're going to have to wait on it. I really don't see that dry time taking place until Sunday, and that should carry us over into at least the early part of the next work week. So things look very active here across the middle of the country. Around the other parts of the country, they're talking dangerous heat in the west. We've also got active summertime weather happening across the central and eastern U.S. That's through the middle of the week. Cooler air is in the forecast this week for the upper and northern tier of the country. They are enjoying some cooler than normal temperatures while it's just sweltering out in the western portion of the country. we have yet to see that big dome of hot air that oftentimes sets up early July in the Ozarks. This year, it's not out there yet, but I think we're starting to see signs of summer when you look at the tail end of the 7-day forecast, at least. So it's coming. It's just delayed this year. A lot more activity and a lot more severe weather than we typically get this late in the season. All right, it's time for that Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question for the day. And the question that I had for you yesterday was about a common occurrence that you may have noticed before. What is the meteorological term for a massive cloud of dust that blows across the Atlantic Ocean from Africa to the Americas every summer? This big dust cloud often suppresses hurricanes, which is good, but it turns our sunsets into these very vibrant colors. You'll hear us talk about it from time to time. Pretty much it's an annual occurrence. Any idea what that's called? The options were A, the Saharan air layer, B, El Nino plume, C, trade wind curtain, or D, Harmattan haze. And the answer, if you know it, it's the Saharan dust. A, the Saharan air layer. Congrats if that was your guess. Every summer, powerful desert winds pick up and millions and millions of dry, tiny little dust particles from the Sahara Desert head our direction. It kind of acts like a blanket and suffocates any developing tropical systems out in the Atlantic. But those dust particles then arrive in the air over the U.S. and they reflect sunlight to make for these beautiful sunsets. They're often orange or red in the summer months. So now you know. Here's the next trivia question that I'll have the answer to tomorrow. What is the nickname given to the fast-moving band of moisture that regularly travels from Hawaii to the U.S. West Coast? It causes massive winter rain and snowstorms. Do you think it is A, Hawaii 5-0, B, Pineapple Express, C, Kona Wave, or D, Pacific River? Let me know your guess. All correct answers will be entered to win $50 to Godfather's Pizza. Might as well enter. Thanks to our other sponsors, Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Whole Hog Cafe, Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet, and of course, Godfather's Pizza. Thanks so much for listening this morning. It's going to be a nice day. Mostly sunny, highs near 81 for Springfield. I'll be back to chat with you first thing tomorrow morning.